corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption, called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think corruption is contributing to Nigeria's inability to fight insurgency in the country?
Very, very well. When I mean 100, I mean 101%. Corruption is one of the major factors contributing to the fight against insurgency in Nigeria. If not corruption, come to think of it, what is meant to be used to address the challenges of insecurity? You will discover that procure these arms and ammunition to be able to fight, at least to even serve as deterrents. But you discover one person will sit over it, convert it to his personal use, misappropriate the fund that is meant for to fight against insurgency. But the person will convert it either by buying properties, by building houses, by building cars and whatever. And when you look at it at the end of the day, after you might have gotten all these things, you will one day die and leave it.
The federal government have claimed that they are releasing money to the military to buy weapons, but then we are seeing less. Our brothers who are over there in the desert fighting are complaining that they don't have sophisticated weapons to fight insurgents. Our government and the military, we don't know who is lying to us.
Corruption has eaten deep into the fabric of Nigerians' problem. And because of that, the insurgency could not be contained, because a lot of corruption is going on even within the military. Apart from Nigerian people, then the military also, yes, I say corruption has contributed much to the fight against insurgency.
Sometimes federal government will put in money and those money will not be, utilized in a proper way. The equipment, they will be meant to buy some equipment and those things will not be bought. And all those things are contributing for Nigeria to be, the increase in the insurgency in Nigeria. The government on its part have to be sincere in fighting this insurgency.
When a man takes leadership, he must have the willpower to fight everything and put the country in the right shape. So if he's not doing that, that means he lacks the willpower. When we have the willpower, he's able to fight corruption and at the same time fight insurgency. Insurgency, just like I said, those people are not spirits. It's people that have brothers and fathers and children. Most of them have children. We read some time ago that UAE sent some names of people that are sponsoring insurgency. What have we done about that? So these are people that want to bring about sanity in their land. You must take a step, drastic step, and we don't head must roll. So if you don't have the willpower, you cannot make head roll, because why? You two are corrupt. Maybe you are vastly benefiting from what is happening in your country.
The problem with the government, they normally wanted to buy the sophisticated weapon because they are not auditing. If they are already, whatever the security personnel, they even send it to Mr. President, he approve. When he approve, they don't normally go back and checkmate how the logistic of purchasing that is. What are they buying the original? Are they buying the new one, sophisticated? What are the function of this one?
Actually, because to some extent, there are people within the security circle that are helping the insurgents against our military and security forces or security agents to fight it. So I believe that is where we are at the moment. We are unable to fight it to a standstill. It's corruption.
In a situation whereby there was budget for the money to fight insurgency in the country, while on the process, some of our politicians were able to corner the budget that we are supposed to fight insecurity with. This, our soldiers and all our military and all the parastatals, they have children, they are parents also. So they need to be well equipped, so that they can be able to confront the insurgency in the country.
Budgets are made for security equipment. They are not purchased as at even when they do so, they do the wrong thing. And to that extent, I think corruption is one of the major factors.
From the federal government to the military personnel that these funds are being disbursed to the governments in question, the state governments in question, they are not using the money properly at all. When a fund that is supposed to be used for the betterment of the people is not used for the betterment, but it's used for selfish gain of others, I term it corruption.
I don't think someone can say that corruption
is not contributing to insurgency in this country. It is. It is contributing a lot to the fight of insurgency, and it has made the insurgency to increase more, because if you allocate money to someone to buy arms and the person siphon the money, do you think there will be arms to fight Boko Haram? The answer is no.
Feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.